Hello there. I am just cleaning up space there so that there is room for this broadcast. Um, I am playing on Brotherlands 2, playing my Vampiir, who's up to 44 now, so we're getting somewhere. I was going to spend tonight streaming The Last Night of Phoenix, but I forgot. They're in Europe. And instead of canceling everything and shutting the server down sometime this evening like I expected, they probably did it at 3 in the morning my time. So Phoenix is gone, unfortunately. No idea if they're going to be back at some point or whatever. But it will be missed. Oh, I'm on the wrong voice. That's funny. Sorry. There. No. Back. Wait for it. There. Okay, regular voice. Oh, that's going to be really funny. Anybody who tunes in. Sorry for the confusion. I don't know why it did that. The Stream Deck does some weird stuff sometimes, and I have no idea why it does it. Now, what I'm doing here is getting some dragon scales because I need to get a better chest piece. And I'm not sure that the chest piece that's available for dragon scales is the best choice, but much better than the blue one that I have. Now, this might end up killing me. No, we're going to kill the yellow guy. And the other yellow one if we can. Have a heal. And that. Ah, well, it was a dramatic intro, all right, but it wasn't what I actually intended. We'll just get out of here while we can. Because I don't think that's going to heal me up enough. But I have 450 dragon scales. I think I need 500 to get the chest piece. You're still shooting at me. This is an excellent time to complain about archer range. There. Okay, we'll heal. Hello, by the way. I got the 44 because I got the free level. You were helping me here get the dragon scales. I bought a bunch of stuff, and now I'm going back to get more. Because I have a blue chest. And I thought I could do better than that. So we'll see. Yeah, I was hoping to stream Phoenix. Like, you know, take screenshots of all my character sheets and then probably go onto my Alb Infiltrator and run around and see the last day that it was there, see if anybody showed up. And I missed it by a day. This is what I get for not checking in regularly, I guess. I'm a little annoyed. But then I'm a little annoyed that they dropped the server in the first place. So there's that too. Okay, let's have that again. I took a beating there. I need much better armor, don't I? I don't have enough power. We'll get the guys down here first. You're not aggro, are you? No, you're neutral. Good. Yeah, I know. Well, the answer really is for me to not be overly confident and to pick off people from the edges first and clear all them out and then work my way in. Whereas right now, that was an archer shooting at me from somewhere. There. And I do get overly confident fighting blues. It's easy to do. I'm not keeping the defenses up and stuff like that just because, you know, I don't really need them. But I do. You're a Stiabra. You, however, will give me what I'm looking for. Oh, I get the Stiabra as a bonus. And I think I've got a ranger on me too, but I'm not sure. Yeah, probably. These guys have a hell of a range, I gotta say. And if I'm gonna die, it'll be in this big mix here when I get everybody, including Enda. Oh, can't do that in. Right. I know they're only blues, but you can actually get an awful lot of scales this way pretty quickly. Ah, okay. Hadn't thought of that. So we have 600 scales now. I don't really see any reason not to get more of them. There might be something else useful. I don't remember. I dimly remember getting scales. I don't remember it being this easy. I thought it required high-level mobs in the Dragon Zone itself on live. Well, I'll show you what I bought when I've done killing these two. This guy and her. Actually, there might have been a third one there too. Oh, there's the whole triumvirate. Let's do the Rangers first. Then the Warden, because the Warden isn't really that much of a threat. Okay, so what I have at the moment is sleeves, boots, and gloves that were bought with these. I still have a terrible helm and a terrible vest. They're from DF. I want to replace those. And the legs, I don't remember where they came from. I don't think they're not these. So I've got to look for the legs too. I'm still using the rapier because of the bonus to endurance there. I got the Padrian necklace. I got a shadow ring and a glimmer spirit trammel bracer. And I have an accursed bracer of aptitude. I can't remember where I got that from. And I got the glimmer spirit band. And I still have a DF gem. So what I want to get is the chest. I need to get a mythical at some point, I guess, and probably a better gem and a better bracer here than this one, and the legs and the helm. I have the cloak that drops here. It's not that good. I could probably get a better cloak too. So. Straight into the mix. And I don't care if I die, so that's okay. Go on, I'm going to die. Yep. Oh well, whatever. I have 700 scales. We'll see what that does. Basically, I just wanted to up my equipment a little bit. Oh, I don't have any music running there. Better than what I had. Just a sec here. Proc is 48. Right. Glimmer something or other, right? But the problem is that I'm not that level yet, so I can't use it. So I was waiting, Glimmer Spire or something like that. I was waiting on getting it, put it that way. But I will go look now at Tir Na Nog. Bugs me because they call it Tir Na Nog. And really it should be Tir Nan Og. Land of the Young, I believe. Tir Na Nok. Oh. Now, I have done absolutely zero research on what would be a good template. I should do that, and I should make the time to do it and see if I can find it. But honestly, it's really hard to find information on any one server here. Okay, Soul Glimmer. That's it. Looks like a great weapon. Um, well, an okay weapon. Um, my strength isn't capped, so I get benefit from that. My dex is capped, so it wouldn't make any difference. Melee weapon skills would help because I only have +3 at the moment. Although my weapon probably has a plus on it, so it wouldn't be like 3 more. Crush 1, slash 1, and spirit 1, and thrust 1. That sucks. 4% melee damage. Okay, well, every plus is good. Dexterity attribute cap 10 points and strength attribute 10 points. Sure. Although I'm thrust, so I don't think strength matters that much. A 100 point health return proc is cool. I like that. And a proc that lowers AF. That's cool too. I like that. And that's 450. But I can't use it yet because it's all. Oh no, bonus level 35. I could be using it. Okay, that's worth considering. I'll need to go farm some more too. Then I was laughing at the blue suede shoes here. I think that's really funky. Although I'm the absolute antithesis of an Elvis fan. Can't stand his music, but it's intended for stealthers. And Venom 4 isn't going to do me any good. Jerkin of the Ghostly Soul. Stealth 4. Don't get stealth. Crush, Flash, Thrust, Spirit, and Energy. That's pretty good. And additions to cap and damage. So between those two things, that'd be another 9% damage. That's a good addition. And a damage proc. That's cool. And that is only 250. But I think I could probably do better than that too somewhere. Maybe not. There's not that much stuff here, right? No. So I could spend 250 on that. Semi-ethereal vest. Cloth. I don't think so. That looks like it's the only leather vest here. Well, at least it's 4s, not 1%. That would put me over on thrust, closer on crush. Give me 4% more slash because I only have 5. And then it's energy, spirit, and that's it, right? Energy and spirit. Energy and spirit. Yeah, see, I got no cold, no matter, and no heat. I got to work on those. But the other things would be good. And it's not actually like it takes all that long to get 250 of these. Bonus level 35. Yep, I can do that. I'm sure there's better armor out there, but it's better than what I've got at the moment. Which leaves me with... Yeah, I'm going to look at that. That's what I was going to look at, was the other stuff there, because... Oh, too far. I have... my current gem is Dex, Quickness, and Empathy. I should check and see if I'm over cap on those. No, I'm not. Oh, yeah. No. Way over cap on Dex. 1 over on Quick. And not over on Empathy at all. So... Oh, see, that's nice. That's very nice. Celestial Gem of the Sky. That's more melee stuff, but the other one I think was better. Ethereal Gem of the Sky. Yeah, not so much. Netherworld Flower. Nope, first one. Celestial gem of the sky. Energy, cold, heat, matter. Heat I need, cold I need, matter I need, energy I need. Acuity 22 points. That'll make up for the acuity loss that I have there. And 50 extra hits doesn't hurt. Attribute cap up by 3 hit points. Bonus up cap by 50. Yeah, that's worth it. And that is 150. Bye. I mean, I'm not doing any planning here whatsoever. So when I'm really getting down to it, I will load up a crafting program and go load all this stuff into it and see how far I am from, you know, maybe getting crafted legs that fill in the holes or something like that. Okay, look at the cloak. Because the cloak is body and spirit 6, con 7, hits 30, and up to a contribution cap and hit point cap. Well, actually, that's not bad, is it? Hair, body, spirit, con, and hit. Con, dexterity doesn't need it, I don't think. Rush slash thrust, energy, all 1. No, not that. There we go. Cold, matter, body, spirit, heat, energy, and 50 more hits. That's pretty good. That's actually very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 different benefits. We do not have 475 points. That's too bad. But I'll compare it to the next one and I'll go back and get some more. No. 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 The Glimmer Spirit Cloak, the one that's really expensive, is the one worth getting. Gee, who'd have thunk it? So that would be cold, matter, body, spirit, and energy. Basically all that line there, right? Yeah. Glimmer Spirit Trammel is the one I have. Belt of the Protector. I haven't looked at the belt yet. I don't think that the power pool bonus and the power bonus cap will really affect me much. But that one will. Cold 7, Spirit 7, Energy 7, Matter 7, Heat 7, and Body 7, and more hit points. Yeah, so Soulbinder's belt and Glimmer Spirit Cloak between them would be 8, 9. I can't math. 950, and I currently have 300, so I have a ways to go. But those are the targets to get. Easily the targets to get. I'm really tired of the amount of damage I'm taking, so anything that reduces it is well worth the effort to get it, even if it's a little bit dull to watch, unfortunately. Oh yeah, this Brogan Dragonsworn armor. Is there somebody special as an NPC I'm supposed to sell it to get more? Or is it something that I could sell on a house if I go to get a house and stuff like that? Oh, actually, just do that. The other thing I could have done is I could have been checking out the Caledonia event on live. But the fact is I don't really want to have another character on live. And I decided it just wouldn't be worth the effort for it. I'll let other people stream it. And the people that are interested in live can go for it. But I'm not that interested in it. Excuse me. Okay. Hello, Calzone. I don't care about them that much then. Right now, I'll just take the money. I am actually liking this server quite a bit. Um, it's not Phoenix, and I miss Phoenix, and Phoenix officially shut down today. But it's fun enough. There won't be as many people on right now. There's only 162 people across all three realms right now. But during the day, it's 500 or more. It's a reasonable amount of people out there, and there's still relics and keeps taking happening, right? Um, and it lets me play. A lot of people from Phoenix came here. If you remember the raid leader Pills Power, I believe he's over on Albion here. So I don't know that they're all going to stay here. Wrong channeler. When I don't know who's who. But I was told Pills Power, whatever his name is, over there on Alb. Maybe Noob Cakes as well. It was just a name I remember seeing an awful lot in Phoenix combat spam, right? Such and such is just taking this, and such is just taking that, led by such and such, rather. And then I started seeing it here. Not quite the same phrasing, I don't think, but and somebody said that's who it was. It was over there. So it may be more than one of the people that liked doing the big raids and whatnot. Over, what am I doing here? I'm going to get more stuff. That's what I'm doing. Right. Okay. Well, I'll look into it. I'm going to be getting more of them. What the hell? Oh, right. I am where I meant to go. Okay. I was confused. Who's that? Oh, another Vampiir. Using the weapon that people were talking about, I gather. What it is I'm going to level the Valk up to 50 as well. I'm going to level this guy up to 50. They have, I don't remember what it was called, but /20 is what I remember it being called here. So if I get somebody to 50, I can go and make a level 20 on the Alb side and save myself some time and effort. So I thought I will ignore Albion for the moment and work on getting one character to 50 so that if I decide I want to have an alt somewhere, I can do it, right? That seemed to make sense to me. So I thought, okay, fine. I'll get somebody up and we'll take it from there. And I don't have anybody to 50 yet, so I'm concentrating on this guy because he seemed to be leveling faster than the Valk was. But I do plan on getting the Valk up to 50 as well. I really like her. And I have no idea what Alb class I want to play. I haven't figured it out yet. That's what somebody was suggesting, and what I was thinking might be a good idea was to try Heretic. People were saying I might like Mauler too. I've never played a Mauler. I don't even know what they do. Yeah, so this is a little dry, but get 475 of these and I can go play, go buy the 2 items I was looking at there, and that should help my resist a lot. Oh, I'm getting hit by the big guy. Really wish charge would let me. Yeah, so it's all sort of a plan. Have you played Heretic? Did you like it? And yeah, I do want fancy armor like that. And I do remember having that on some of my characters on live. I just can't remember where you get it from. Which is just my... Oh, you're closer. Lack of memory here. It was 475, right? Yeah. Now there's another thing I don't know. I know that I get a respec at 20 and 40, but I don't know if I don't use the 40 respec, do I keep it or do I lose it? Because I didn't use it in the hopes that I keep it, because I know I'm going to end up switching to dementia once I finish leveling. Most likely. $480. Oh, the three of them are up again. Yeah, I haven't actually gone and looked to see what people use for building a template here. No doubt there's a bunch of stuff from POA that I should be using, right? Haven't looked into it at all. And I don't really know the artifact at all. can't do that during a fight, right? Although I have to admit, I really like Shadow Mastery. I really do. And I may discover that, contrary to popular opinion, I actually want to stay on Shadow Mastery when I get to 50. I don't know until I try it in RVR and discover that it really blows there or something. Oh, I closed that and didn't mean to. Yeah, these actually come so quick, 10 a shot, that if nobody else is here doing it, it adds up pretty quickly, which is nice. Now, I still have to do an awful lot more. Oh, I need even more than that because I want that weapon too, right? I guess there's going to be a fair amount of this in my future for a little while. Not a good angle. Come on, righty. Very slow leveling process when you do it this way. They're worth like a hair each. I hate the fact that that range for stick is so low. It needs to be bigger. I know some people hate the fact that you can stick at all, but realistically, it's much more convenient to me. Here's the druid. That'll be Enda. We'll probably drop another frigging float, but... Now, I don't remember on live it being this easy to get these guys. Is it that they're easier on HIB or that they're easier here than they were on live? I thought I remembered them being in the Dragon Zone and it taking a lot of effort to get to them, that they were a challenge to get to. Right. Well, that doesn't help me any, does it? Sheesh. You were supposed to have done that in advance so you could tell me. $740. I wasn't going to go all the way to $950, but I bet you if I just keep plugging away at these, it won't take as long as I thought it would. And then I can get those 2 items. I know if I was really focused on this, I'd just go until I had 3,000 or something. And, you know, do it all at once. I'm not that focused. I like bits and little dribs and drabs. Now there is a question though. On Phoenix, we had Zencraft. Somebody built a crafter that worked specifically with Phoenix. You know if there's one that works for this server? D810 already. Yeah. I know I'm going to want to do it if I'm going to keep playing this character. This template makes such a huge difference for characters overall. Now, there was some trident people were talking about. I think it was a trident that vampires have used. So there must be a good thrusting trident. I'm going to presume that's the TOA item. Any idea? Oh, there's some people out there I don't know. Hello, folks. Welcome to Brotherlands 2, where you too can play the glorious class vampire that everybody hates so much. I've always really liked them. Although they do have their own problems. One being the inherent buff. Come on. Give me that. And the fact that you can't use a lot of other buffs on them, which is kind of annoying. Right. Yep. I saw somebody else who was a vampire had a trident of some sort, and I should have sent to them and said, "What you using?" If I'd had two wits to rub together, which of course is evidently not the case. And about a more. There we go. Oh well. Jabra? Yeah. And I would like to see them add random loot somewhat like what Phoenix had, because the loot that drops here is just so predictable. I've got this Dragon Sword Colonel cloak, level 35 cloak. It's okay, but I think I've gotten like 6 of them so far as a drop. No variety. Well, variety from location and NPC and stuff like that, but not when you're fighting the same ones again. Right, combat. It's stupid because if I'm going to farm this stuff, I'm going to be farming it. That's all there is to it. But part of me doesn't like to have none of the item on me. So I've got like 1,000 dragon scales now. And for some other reason, some psychological weakness or whatever, I'd like to have like 120 on me. When I'm done buying the items that I'm going to buy, so I don't feel like I'm starting from scratch, which is stupid because it doesn't make any difference at all. Past that, damn you. Maybe you can't go over 1,000. Or, oh, they start a new stack, right. Okay, I see. Does get a bit repetitive. Who'd have thought? That didn't turn out to be much of a sprint, did it? Let's have another cloak. Can't do that in combat, right. Okay. What I was going to do there. That's what I should have been doing. Okay, can we use that? We can't. Good. Yeah, so I'm just going to keep buying stuff that looks better than the previous stuff and improves my my setup to be like the poor man's template till I actually get down into digging into a program and looking everything up. I don't even know what the process is here. Oh, I have speed. I might use it. Don't even know what the process is here for getting the various artifacts. I don't know if they can be sold on vendors. I don't know if you have to actually go do the trial. I think you do, but it might be a simplified version of it, right? And I presume you can get ML scrolls and stuff like that. Okay, what were we after here? We're after Soul Glimmer, but I was going to get the other things first. Further down. Celestial Gem of the Sky, which had good bonuses to some stuff there. And acuity cap and stuff like that. So I will sell off crap. Over 2 plat, that's nice. Okay, Gem of the Sky, that up there. Oh, you're kidding, I already bought the damn. I wonder if there's a buyback. That was one of the things. Oh man, what a waste. Okay, well, it's 150. Whatever. I'll look at my vault for some other character. What was the other thing I was going to get then? Should have written them down. Soulbinder's Belt was one of them. Definitely better than the blue gem-covered belt I have here, which does give me 5 crush and flash and thrust. Oh, see, that's... And this one is all the others. Still better to have that than what I have, even if it hurts me for direct. Yeah. Okay. See, other than slash, those are at least all double digits. Oh, that's good. What's the other item? Is it the Glimmer Spirit Cloak? Yes. And we have the Kernel Cloak, which is a drop. Yeah, who cares? What's it giving? Body and Spirit, Con and hits. Well, it's not that bad, but I think better. And we have enough. Barely. So we're still weak on slash, which is annoying. And we're close on thrust. Probably over on energy, yep. 1 point off on body, 1 point off on spirit. Those might get fixed if I buy that weapon there. So I should look that up. I get jerkin. I did. That's 450, and that gives me crush, slash, spirit, and thrust. Okay. Not vital. Thrust to be over. Crush will be closer. Slash will be 5%. Woot. And crush, slash, oh, spirit. Spirit will be over. Well, actually, that's not a great reason to get that one weapon, but the magical ability is can't have too many health things spawn on you, in my opinion, and it's the only weapon here I can use. Like, so, I used my thing to get me back, so I can't use it again right away. So I guess I have to drive to Magmel.
Hello there.
Why, hello, Nariston. How are you? Thanks for coming by. Not bad. I made an essential mistake. I was gonna stream my last night on Phoenix before they shut it down, but they shut it
Hello there.
down earlier than I thought. So I couldn't stream from there. You just don't get any response. The server doesn't exist. They unplugged it. Which was disappointing. On the other hand, there probably wouldn't have been anybody there. I'm not sure, but I don't expect there would have been a ton of people there. So it might have been really boring and just basically been a long conversation about what was rather than any gameplay of any sort. But I think I've got screenshots of all my characters just so I remember what I had and what names they were and stuff like that for when I want to recreate them. But I'm not sure on that. I mean, I probably got videos I could go back through and look up character loading if I needed to, because I did switch characters sometimes, but not that often. I was wondering how you get the trident and what it is and why I would want it. I've seen a couple of people mention it, and brain. I don't know why a vampire would want it. So I was asking. Sure, take all the time that you want, and I appreciate the help. Oh, that was the person there. Carly. Hopefully they English. Oh, that's you. Poor screenshot. Although, then I have to translate from English to French. But, thank you. Now, where do I get that? Oh, that was the helm. Right, we'll do this all again. Deja vu all over again. Et language 7 That's the helm. Okay. I would want that. No, what's the trident? The weapon you're using. I will want the helm. Okay. I'm just not sure where I can look all this up otherwise. Yeah, there definitely is. Dragon Slayer. That's the helm. Oh, Trident of the Sea. That's what we're looking for here. And thank you for switching to English. Don't forget to switch back if you're speaking French. So thank you. Piercing weapon, magical bonuses, dex 15, quickness 13. I'm already kind of capped on that, but you never know. Quickness attribute cap 9 points, dex at 9 points, cap 9 points. Armor factor plus 7 points. Yeah. 15.5 base DPS when I get to the right realm rank for it. 100% quality, nice certification, trust. Yep. Okay. Well, I will look at that. I haven't actually bought the weapon that I'm gonna get with these. If that comes from Dragonsworn, from these, what's the brain? Dragon Scales. If this comes from Dragon Scales, then there must be another merchant because I didn't see that. Anyway, I'm gonna go get more Dragon Scales. And now I know who Carly is. I saw you there earlier and you were heading in, I guess, and I was heading south. I didn't realize that was you. Well, I'm coming back to you. If you have a spare, I wouldn't say no. It's probably better than the weapon I'm using right now. Although, the one I'm using right now badly needs to talk to a smith, too. The one I'm using right now does have 2 points in Vampiric Embrace and energy regen. I'm not using Vampiric Embrace, so it doesn't make any difference. So yeah, if you had a spare one, sure, if you can spare me one, that's awesome. If it's going to be any trouble to you, then don't bother. I'll figure it out myself. I have had so many people help me with stuff in the past, and it makes me feel guilty, to be honest. I appreciate it every time, but it does make me feel a little guilty that people will go out of their way to be kind to me. Well, at the same time, it's kind of complimentary. Okay, basically, right back down there to the land of intense boredom. We have a whopping 30 scales right now. I have a feeling I'll need more. But I like feeling like I'm getting somewhere by buying each item in turn, even when I buy the same thing twice and screw up and waste 150 scales, which was very stupid of me. I don't know. That's what I was going to ask Nariston, is where it came from. It said it's a Dragonsworn item, so there must be another vendor other than the one that I know of, right? Oh yeah, I want to leave that open so I know what my total is. Okay. So what do you have to do to get that trident? Out of curiosity. And where did you get the helm too, Nariston? Please. Oh, wrong guy, but that's okay. Gonna get the Eldritch in a second. Well, the other Eldritch. And then everybody else. And that'll probably kill me. Yep. We're planning in preparation on my part. Why did I get no more scales? That's odd. I'm confused in a higher plane. Okay, healer. Well, I remember it. Where is she? There she is. And fell off the junk. I don't know why I always come to this dude. Sure. Sure. I'm confused as to why I didn't get any more scales, though. Unless there's like a cap per day or something. Can't imagine that. Maybe I just had bad luck. Okay. So, I do need more strength. 1 point of con. Capped on deck. Not capped on quickness. And a new modification to my empathy at all rate. So I need all of that. That's capped. That's a little close. That's nowhere near close. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. One short. Cap. One short. So I'm getting close there anyway. Oh, I should get my weapon repaired. Oh, well, here you are. Trident of the Sea. Thank you very much. Now, did that do anything? Dexterity and quickness. Dexterity is capped. Well over. Quickness is not quite capped. Thank you very, very much there, Carly Narrowston. I really appreciate that. Now, I am going to go get the other one repaired, just in case. Yeah. Quote. That is fine. That is fine. 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 And crap that needs to be replaced. Oh yeah, this was not an aspect of the game I really liked, having armor break on you over time and stuff. Okay, back down there. Figure out why I didn't get any more seals. I am very confused. So, don't really think I need the map, but you know. And then we'll see what this does for damage too. Yeah, see, stuff that returns health is, I think, going to be extremely valuable here. Probably be trying to get everything I can that procs. Quality is 100%. Hello, dude. Part of the problem is, of course, that most of my damage comes from my claw. So the weapon damage is cool and all. But if something dies, it's because I fire clawed it. More than likely. Come on. There we go. Mind you, if I do switch over to, I think it's Vampiric Embrace, which I had thought of trying as well. It's the one with the bonus the weapon damage, I think. And at the highest level, that's a 30% bonus, which I think would be noticeable. I have discovered these yellow nibs. Eldritch. Why I switched there. I'm definitely doing this wrong because I'm taking on too many at once. And the stupid thing is I was doing better with these before. Did I get any more? I did get scales that time. Okay, Carly had sent something there in chat. I think that's because the other weapon cap class spec may be why Claw is better. I'm not sure I follow that, but that's okay. Oh, you can't look at anything when you're dead. That's kind of annoying. Healer. Get that out of the way so I don't forget it and embarrassingly head back down south with less hit points than normal. The old weapon had a 35-point damage. Melee damage plus 2%. Bonus to Vampiric Embrace. And 2 points of endurance regen. That's it though. Not haste. Yes, I should be doing that. Yeah. I should also be pulling. I mean, 20 years of playing MMOs. Oh, let me look at that. Doesn't say anything about it. Oh, I see. Yes. Yes, that's true. Yeah, I do like it, but now I'm wondering, it doesn't say anything about a level requirement, but I am wondering whether or not I need to get to 45 to get the full benefit from it. But yeah, I do like it, and thank you. I also like the way it looks, so there's that, right? I really appreciate that. No? Well, it seems to be doing the job. And I can't argue with that. Plus, it's a funky red color. Gotta like that. Man, that guy has such a long range. And I'm probably going to get my ass handed to me again here. But I'm going to get something out of it this time. Nope, toast. Right. Just a funny observation. I'm not laughing at you. But your interface was originally in French. I'm going to presume you're from France, or Quebec, or somewhere like that. And when you typed in there, you said you have 75 debuff de X instead of Dex. That's cool. Je regrette, mais je ne parle pas français. I should. I live in Canada. I had to take it in high school. But I never actually met a francophone until grade 12 in high school. Nobody spoke French. All my friends spoke German. Nobody spoke French. Go figure. Okay. South. Actual south. Only maybe being more cautious. Hey, your English is far better than my French. So So 160. I'll tell you one thing. I think you make money faster here than you do on Phoenix. Like a lot faster. Oh. Yeah, well, I'm at, 2.25 plat here, and it took a long time on Phoenix to make money. All the more so because you really needed it there. I will say congratulations while at the same time not knowing what that really means. I don't know how tough they are, but awesome. Now, where did you get your helmet armor, Nariston? Or Carly, if you prefer. Okay. Oh man, hang on. My heals run out? No, they didn't. That one did, I guess. Oh yeah, sure. This sounds good. What level is that? So what you're saying is I won't be doing it right away on level 40 something. Going a bit better, but not much. Why am I not targeting her? Nope. Okay. I'm talking too much and not paying too much attention. 280. So my new grave will be right near where my old grave was. Right. Okay. Future project, but I like the look of that stuff and I'd like to have it. And it's probably better than what I have. Go sell off junk. Need to go into Tirna Nog at some point. And get some dye. Yep, sure. Sure. Much appreciated. Wrong sense of deja vu. So, there, Nariston, what spec are you? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, okay. Yep. I've got any unspent points? Oh, I do. I'll have to remember that. That could be one more point. No? Oh, well, congrats. Are you planning on going dementia? Or have you figured out what spec you want? I don't think this is one of these classes where you can kind of tri-spec it and get enough benefit out of it. But I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm not sure either. I like the way this works. I just don't know if it's viable in RVR or if it's just a really stupid idea that's only good for leveling. No, dude, I'm running away. Wow, she can hit me from there? That's kind of frightening. It'd be nice to be able to run through trees. Right. Yes, I should. Only 8 more seconds. Oh, wrong one. The funny thing is, I'm going to have done most of this level on these blues, which is hilarious. See, I figure if I could see the name, I should be able to stick them. Come on. I had a target for that ability. I hit the ant by accident. That's funny. You watch, it'll be the ant that kills me, right? Oh, I'll get more scales this way if I can live through the process. Oh, there's a ranger out there somewhere. 520. Mind you, I just got given a weapon, and that was one of the things I was waiting on, was getting the weapon. Not so much anymore. So maybe I need to go reassess what I actually need. I have to, once I get started, I hate stopping something, even though it's a little dull. We missed that one. Yeah, true enough. I just had this feeling that I was dying. I mean, I die a fair amount due to my own stupidity, but that I was doing it also because I had crap equipment. And that I should try and work on the equipment for a bit so that I'm not as bad off. Did I buy a sapphire set? I do not know what a sapphire set is, so I'm... Oh, for armor. Yeah, I have some sapphire stuff. But I don't think it's really that good in some ways. Well, I got an Eldritch out there somewhere too. Well, I might have to look at that too and see how it compares to the weak armor. I have some stuff that I got here with the dragon scales. Okay, one more dude. And I will call it done. There we go. Her. If that gives me 700. It does. Oh, well. Okay, I'm going to go over because I was trying to run up there to be out of range and got back in range. If somebody knew. Alright, you've given up. Okay, so I'll have to go back into DF. That's okay. I can probably finish leveling this level. And, oh, hey, hang on. I didn't die. How unusual. Sell the junk, which I know is not junk if you're a crafter or anything like that. I'm going to go to a different person just because I can. Sell one errant pair of ant legs and 12 of those things. And we are over 2.5 flat. That's cool. Okay, then Nog. Look and see if there's any remaining items on my pod that I don't have that would be better off than what I have. And then DF to look at sapphire gear, because I've got a fair amount of sapphires out too. Yeah, I think this server is much better for making money than Phoenix was, which is not something I would have thought. I thought that I recalled the original game being just horrid to make money, and that Phoenix had added quality of life stuff to make making money easier, but not by comparison to here. I'm going to, yes, I'm just going to go to this vendor here and check her out again. Is there another Dragon Slayer's vendor? Do you know? Don't want any of that stuff. What have I got that is a crap ring or nothing? Bracer of aptitude and the tram. Bracer of aptitude. What do you have? All magic skills 3, all melee weapon skills 3, dex 21. My dex is 53 over cap, so I can get something as a bracer that will be better than what I have, then it's worth it. Crush, slash, thrust, strength, melee weapon skills 4, and a hit point buffer. Yeah, I barely remember that. I mostly remember just being broke. Slash, crush, and thrust, body and energy. Thrust doesn't need it. Crush would. Slash definitely does. Body doesn't need it. Energy doesn't need it. Extra 50 hit points doesn't hurt. All melee weapon skills 3. Hit point bonus cap 50 points higher. That's cool. Doesn't cost you anything. The bonuses are good, but they're not that good. How about this one? Cold, matter, body, spirit, heat, energy. Wow. Cold can use it. Matter can use it. Body doesn't need it. Spirit doesn't need it. Heat does. And energy doesn't need it. So, oh, there's another one. A Fiosfach. Yeah. Sure. But it doesn't cost as much, so it's not as useful. The top one looks better to me. Crush, slash, and thrust. All of those need help. Well, thrust doesn't. It's capped. But crush is only at 14 of 23, and splash is an embarrassing 4. Don't have a mythical. And I need legging and a hat. Yes, true enough. Okay, the bracer of the Fomor is this one here that has crush, slash, and thrust. The one it would be replacing is this one from DF, which is just +3 magic skills, +3 weapon skills, and 21 dex. And I don't actually have pluses on anything much. Piercing is at +3, so it wouldn't be plussed at all. Magic would go down. So there's that. But I think I'd rather have the stats up than the bonus on the damage there. So I think that bracer is still worth getting. And since it will take almost all of my scales, just did. Boom. So slash is embarrassing, but crush and thrust are much better. Hello, recruit. How are you? I'm busy grinding my way through stuff. I should go to the... That's what I should do. Up we go. Oh, endurance. Come on, where is it in here? Vig. Boom. Boom. Oh no. And Vig. And sprint. Well, now there's nothing to prevent you from coming here. Or if Celestia still has its 50 event on. It is only a short download away.
You too can play Dark Age of Camelot.
There you go. Okay, now, Vault Keeper, where I can dump a bunch of junk, which I will probably forget about forever. Till I actually come up with an alt. You can put the rapier there. The grand mistake of a purchase. No. Do I want to go here? I do, Drumlegan. I don't know. Just let me check the numbers here when I finish porting. I have a feeling that, as always, Alb is the place to be, unless you like to go to the realm of the underdog. But I could be wrong. Right now, we have only 132 people on, 30 level 50s in Albion, 29 in Midgard, and 14 in Hibernia. Want to support the underdog? Come to Hib. I will be playing on all three realms. I have my Valkyrie on Midgard. I will come up with somebody on Albion, but this server has /50, so or /20 rather. So I am going to be /20ing whatever alb I make. So I want to get somebody to 50 first, basically. Okay, off to DF. Do much of the same. Oh, and go shopping to see if it's worth it. And I still didn't go hit a dye merchant. I don't like being in like blue and green with a red weapon, and yeah. Has no sense of style. Hib is the low pop, definitely. At least right now, anyway, but it has been when I've checked before. Which makes life on the low pop side a little harder. Don't say that. Big points. Can you look for a ring or wrist with quickness, please? I can, sure. Once you start trying to buy stuff to boost up all those stats, it's so easy at the start, and the higher up you get, the more it's like, oh, I'm going to lose 1% here and gain 2% there. Is that trade-off worth it? The one thing is, depending on what class you are and whether or not you have to Zerg and everything else like that, it becomes a very target-rich environment when you're the underdog. Now, I only have sapphires and emeralds, so I got to remember which dude. That's emeralds. There won't be anything there, probably. Diamonds I don't got. Diamonds. I really wish these guys mentioned it in their name somehow. Okay. Bring or risk, you asked for. And what did you want? You wanted quickness. Quickness. Not that one then. Not that one. That's not a ring. Ring. Deck. No good. Not at all the right thing. No. 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 No, nothing there on that page. And that was page 3. Now, no hat I can use either. Well, Darbo, you are annoying. Oh, no problem. Can't use any of that stuff. That's annoying. Don't need weapons. Can't use any of that stuff. You guys are being a little annoying. You're just weapons. You don't have a hat that can use. Right. You did this. And all my other stuff is basically pretty good. Oh, leg. I can maybe get better leg. Con, quickness, and deck. And the ones that I have at the moment have con, quickness, and deck. 75 factor. Hey,
Nato is now a
Piolino,
follower.
how you doing? Thank you for following. Why are we getting a double sound there? Sorry, something's picking something up here that should not be. It sounds echoey. I don't know if it sounds echoey to you or not, but when that happened, it was like double the voice. Usually means that Windows has gone and randomly turned on an extra mic. Let me check that. Or I could have my setup on. Steady stereo mic. Okay. And I know it's working because nobody said, hey, we can't hear you. Okay, maybe that's all it was. I'll have to wait till somebody else hits follow or subscribes or something and see if it does a weird thing. So these are the Guile leggings that I have now. 15 points of con, dex, and quick. The ones he had there were 24 points and 12 points of con, dex, and quick. And 91 factor. Just better. But my con is almost capped. So that would cap it. My dex is capped and is over capped. That would be fine. And my quickness is almost capped. So I would lose 3 points of... Oh no, I'm over capped on dex. My quickness would be fine. So I get better armor from it. Sure. Tell me those things, man. There. You can go into the bag in the back. Now, I didn't do anything for helping my resist, but I don't think there's anything other than the hat. I need a new hat. And maybe I'll have... Oh, and the mythical... Mytherian or whatever the hell they're called. What were you? Diamond steel. See, I can get a hat with diamond steel. And it would do me absolutely no good at all, wouldn't it? Maybe my strength isn't capped. Yeah, it would cap my strength probably. 8% body. Body's already at 22. Don't need that. So that does me no good. I don't know what I'm going to do in the hat line. I'll have to figure that out. I suppose I could almost consider myself at the point where I could start playing with, where am I going here? This way, that's the lily, right? Yeah, past the lily. Where I could start playing with a crafting program to try and figure out what would be the best option. Awesome. You guys don't want to what? Right? Heck, no, you weren't paying attention. How did that go for you, eh? About like that. Now, from here, it was out and around the corner. Aggro. Oh, because I was in combat? Right, here. These two. Right, then it's the wait for this. Oh! Or the wait for the annoying dude. Well, I can at least give a better fight this time. I know it's an RVR zone, so I can expect to die. But just have a hearty one of those. It's inconvenient for me. Okay. Deja vu all over again. I hope he enjoys both RPs that I was worth. Actually, it's probably more like 100 or 200, right? Whoop! That was loud. The guy who just killed me there? No, Shadowblade. And he'll probably do it again, too. Oh, no problem. I think that volume might be a little loud. I don't know if you hear it or not, but I have a bot that watches chat, and I don't know. I came close to doing some damage on him. Where am I going? The wrong way. That's where I'm going. I'm trying to go to the teleporter. Come, Legan, please. I'm sure he's going to come back, but you never know. I mean, it's cool that there's people in DF fighting. And that's one of the reasons why I like DF, because there's a risk there. No problem. But I'd kind of rather wait to fight people until I'm level 50 and can actually see what my ability to fight people is like. 45, I'm not very much of a challenge, I'm sure. Yes, I like the fact that DF is open for everybody. I think that's because this server is used to having low population, and therefore DF would seldom be open. Okay. Okay. Right. I shall attempt to do this. I never use that thing enough. I'm missing a DF. Oh, there it is. And I guess I need to try going to the labyrinth sometime too. I haven't been there in, well, basically since it came out. I remember the shape of one room there and some corridors, and that I liked the place because it reminded me of DF, but that it was in a lot of ways nastier and harder. Okay, so I gotta remember that and get it off quick. Ach und Nebel. Kennen nicht. Could we just avoid the aggro this time, please? Thank you. Now, of course, I could go somewhere else. That might help too. If I stand still for a bit before I go play with Buddy, I might get enough power back that I can keep one of these up too. Not enough. Come on, dude. Round two? You're gonna wait until I pull something. Probably. Now, does anybody know if I've been killed in RVR? They get round points for me. How long is the gap until I can be killed again for points? Too long a gap there, okay? I do like the occasional free level too. I keep forgetting about them. And then suddenly it'll pop up and say, hey, you have a free level. Do you want it? Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, two. Thank you. I'm going to try and stay as healthy as possible. Wrong one. I am slightly, and I'm joking mostly, confused as to why I hold the trident in my left hand until I start a fight. And then I attack with it in my right hand. Is it heavy? Do I get tired carrying it in the main hand? Yeah, actually, honestly, I hope Atlas is good when it comes out. I really do. And I mean, I know we've got, well, we had Reclute here, and he's one of the people working on it. So I really hope Atlas is good when it comes out. And I'll give it a shot and try playing it. But I'm quite liking Brotherlands too. So it's yeah, evidently. Oh yeah, I will. Sure. Um I tried Celestius one night to let them do their test. Here we go again. Thank you for waiting until I'm in a fight. Yeah, very brave of you. Really hard. Labyrinthian. So, somebody who's spent a fair amount of time in the labyrinth, I assume. I tried this one out because I knew Phoenix was shutting down, so I thought I should go try other servers and see what the options are. And I tried Brotherlands 2, and I was really impressed with it. And then a bunch of people came over too, and therefore there was more people. And I thought, okay, it looks like it's really going somewhere. When you were in a starter town like Magmel or Mularn, there was lots of new people leveling up characters. That means the server is alive. It's not just a small bit of population who have all gotten to 50 and are not bothering with very many alts. So it looks dynamic. It looks like there's more people here, and that's cool. A lot of them came from Phoenix. Atlas has a lot of hype. We'll see if it lives up to it, because I don't know, when it's going to be live. It's going to be months, I think. And we don't know what the features are going to be until it goes live and they say, here's what we have. I will try Atlas then. I want to promote this game to people because I think it's a great game. And if they just happen by my channel because they're randomly browsing stuff, or because they used to play DAOC and they stopped or something like that. I've had a few people like that come by. They were on Twitch. They decided to search for Dark Age of Camelot because they hadn't played it in 10 years and they wanted to know if anybody was still playing it or if it was still alive. And they discovered it was. So I want to play all three realms. I will try a new server when it comes out so I can show it to people and let them decide if it's interesting to them. I've even thought about going back onto live and going to the Gaheris server, which doesn't have very many people on it and isn't PvP, it's just PvE, but it's a different form of the game. And I might try that at some point too, just to check it out. I've never gone there. It was never that interesting to me, but it is a different way of the game. And it would be kind of funny to have a vampire and be running around in Camelot on a vamp and stuff like that. That'd be funny. So I like Brotherlands. I really hope, for the sake of the people playing on Brotherlands, and more particularly the people running Brotherlands, that when Atlas comes along, all the people that came here because they needed a DAOC fix don't just drop Brotherlands and go to Atlas. That would be disappointing. It would be nice if enough people stayed here to keep this server going nicely, and people also went to Atlas and started there and see what they think of it. And then there's Celestius in the mix there, although I don't know what their idea is, what they're doing to be different. But I should go somewhere else in DF, since I can't beat that guy. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. It's obvious that a lot of work has been done on it. It's been around for a long time. It has population. And with all due respect to the people working on Atlas, they may not achieve what they wanted to achieve. We don't know until they do it. And that's months away. So I would say to anybody that is reminiscing about playing Dark Age of Camelot, or was playing on Phoenix and is missing it, to give Brotherlands 2 a try. I mean, I've only played a little bit on this character. It's not like stupidly fast, but I have soloed most of it. I did have help with big points there in DF a couple of sessions ago. And I went up like 3 levels or 2 levels or something like that in my 40s. So that helped immensely. But mostly, I've been playing for one day, 13 hours and 55 minutes. Most of it solo. So I'm just I'm not really a group player that much anymore. And as I've said many times, when I'm streaming, I kind of feel like if I'm streaming and I'm in a group, that I'm going to get the group killed by making a mistake. And I mean, I die a fair amount on my own, because I get distracted with talking and thinking about the game and the stream and everything else like that. And then I lose track of what I'm doing. And I don't know where I was going with that. No idea. Okay, now if I bring up the map, I have been going that way. If instead I was to go this way, I would be somewhere else, right? Past the lilies. Past these dudes. Hopefully without pointless green aggro, because I really don't care to fight greens. I'm going to have to here, aren't I? Probably. And then instead of going left and getting ganked, I'll go right and go ganked after I kill the aggro. Much aggro. Helps if you face the enemy. More greens than anyone should have to fight. Oh, same dude again. Thank you very much. Better, but okay. Okay, that actually went better. I'm not quite sure why, but that's okay. It did go better. And as I've said an awful lot of times, I actually don't care if I die in PvP, as long as I can try and figure out what I did wrong. Yes, make me whole again. Not Tuna Nog, I'm Legan. Okay, I am going to get into DF and then go, I think, make some more caffeine. I'll have to look at the map to see what you mean there, Big Points, but you're going to come to DF, Nariston? No problem. See, I have to admit that on live, yeah, I know. On live, that's one of the reasons why I ended up with stealthers, because I got tired of being ganked. So you go level up your own stealther, and when somebody ganks you, you come back with yours, and you at least have a chance to try and catch them. Now, as one of the features that Dementia has, I think, is a focused mez. And I'm looking forward to trying that, see what it's like. Okay, before I drop down the ramps, I'm going to just stand here for a moment and go put on some more coffee and quickly go to the bathroom. Yeah, well, come down and join me and we'll both go down there. Maybe we can kill him. I'll be back in a minute. Okay. Sorry about the delay there. But I'm here. That's the deal. That not do it? Are you warming up? Coming? There we go. Used to be my music is turned way down. Now, just help me kill a few here, and we'll see if Buddy shows up to take two of us. I don't think he will, if he's smart, but you never know. And, you know, it helps me level up, so I don't mind. So King's Champion means you've done all the champion levels? How hard are those to do here? Ah. Your character is listed as a King's Champion. So that means, I presume, that the champion levels are here on this server. And I was just wondering, I don't remember, I did it, but I don't remember all of the steps for that. It's a bunch of quests, isn't it? Yeah, I'll have to do that. Ah, okay. This is not live. This is Brotherlands 2. Hello, by the way, Escade. Esceld. This is Brotherlands 2, which is a free shard from Germany. It's been around for 12 years, apparently. And It doesn't have huge population, but it's got a pretty substantial population for a private server. The Phoenix server shut down, and shut down as of today, actually. And there's a fair number of refugees from that came here. I've been trying alternative servers to see what I can make of them, and this is one of the ones that I gave a shot and quite liked, actually. I don't need the map up anymore. I presume you're playing on live? It is. It's ridiculous. This is DAOC with TOA, but they have simplified the trials and things like that. I don't have a level 50 here. That's what I'm working on, is my first level 50. So I don't know what the RVR is like or anything like that. I'm still working on it, but I'll get there. They do have apparently got the /20 thing. So I'm going to be playing all 3 realms because my purpose in streaming this is to show off the game. It's such a good game, and there's so many people that don't know about it or have forgotten about it. And I'm hoping to rope a few more people to come back and give DAOC a try. So I play all 3 realms. I had 10 characters on Phoenix that were 50. Not all of them were templated, but most were. And I plan on trying to concentrate on just a few characters here and not letting my altitis run loose like it did on Phoenix, but we'll see how that goes once I actually have more characters going. I've mostly been soloing this Vampiir here. I always liked the Vampiir class, and I never played it enough on live. I do have characters on live. I played on live from day 1 of the game to probably 5 or 6 years in. And DAOC has always been one of my all-time favorite games. I think it's undoubtedly the best PvP that we've ever been blessed to be able to play. I have a sort of triumvirate of 3 games that I think I like for different reasons, but that are old school MMOs that really were influential and changed things. And DAOC is definitely the one for PvP, no question. I like City of Heroes and City of Villains for the way their classes and the group dynamic works. Like playing in a player group in City of Heroes and City of Villains is a great experience because of the way they've designed it. And I really liked Star Wars Galaxies for the sandbox element of it. And got to select a target before you can do anything with it. It's amazing. And the PvP in Star Wars Galaxies wasn't as good, although lots of people really liked it. But overall, it was a very clever game, I find. Well, you can do that. You really can. Just a second here, Carly. I'm going to drop one of these. Go to swgemu.com, and that is an emulator for the original game. I can't remember as of what patch, but it's a free shard. And there's also SWG Legends if you liked the latest version of the game. I have a character on Legends that I was trying to level up. The SWG Emu server is called Basilisk. I have 10 characters there, but it has people. It probably has more people than any of the other servers, but it often doesn't feel like it has people because the game is so big. And because you can have 10 characters on there, the economy is crap. But otherwise, the game is great. I think Mr. Shadowblade has decided that discretion is a better part of valor, and he's not going to play with us. Which is just fine by me, because I want to level up so that when that happens, I can beat his butt. Yeah. Yeah, give it a shot. There are other free shards. Same thing, since I mentioned it, with City of Heroes and City of Villains. There's free shards for that, too, since that game got canceled as well. Look for City of Heroes Homecoming. There are others, but that's the best-known one. And that's a great game, too. And Homecoming has a big population. They have 5 actual servers running. Ultima Online. Oh, see, I didn't play Ultima Online. I started on EverQuest. And I'd heard of Ultima Online, and I'd thought about trying Ultima Online, but I never actually did. And there's a couple of games I've never played that I wish I had. UO is one of them. And the other one is EVE Online, which I have tried playing, and which just drives me away with the way it's designed. I know it's a really popular game. It's really hardcore and lots of fun for the people who do it. But it's just never quite been my thing, despite trying it 3 times, I think. But that's another game that is a really big title for the influence it's had on the rest of the industry. Yeah, Spreadsheet Online is what I used to call it. Because it felt... Even doing the tutorial sort of felt like I was learning how to do Excel. And this is, you know, not my idea of an evening's entertainment. Not usually. But to each their own. I made a list about a month ago of all the different MMOs I tried, and it's kind of frightening. There was 32 games on the list. Some of them I tried very briefly, but you know, I tried them, and I added them to the list for that reason. There's only one I'm not sure of, and that was one called The Realm, which was a very early, basically a graphical representation of a mud, if you ever have heard of muds. Muds were multi-user dungeons. They were text-based games that were really popular for a while there, but back when computers couldn't support the graphics and things like that. And The Realm was an early version of that with graphics. Well, I'm sorry I saw it late, Carly, there, but we got him. I'm sorry Vampirs don't have res. Yeah, I started with computers. Well, I started with computers in university when there were mainframes, but I never had a PC of my own or anything like that. Friends of mine at university, one had a Trash 80 with 16K of RAM. He later doubled it to 32K. And the other one showed up the next year with an Apple II, and that was just amazing. You actually had graphics and color and everything. My first computer was an Amiga 500, which had color but no hard drive. A 40 meg hard drive was $800, I believe. So that wasn't happening. I was a private in the military then and just did not make enough money. Then I bought a 286, and then it was PCs all the way until I went to a Mac, and then back to PC, and then Mac, and yeah, so on and so on. But I started off in the days with bulletin boards, so I used to run bulletin board games too. What did I have? I still got the licenses for them somewhere, but I don't know if there's any way to run them. Legend of the Red Dragon and Trade Wars. Those were two really popular games. Legend of the Red Dragon was ASCII graphics, I think, so really primitive. Trade Wars was just text. Oh, can't do that. Here. Before ninjutsu gets back, I want to see if I can get my level. That'll help too. So my point of all that was not to just name drop a pile of things, but really to say I've been playing games for a long time. Doesn't mean I'm any good at them necessarily, but I played them for a long, long time. And the ones that influenced me the most have been MMOs like this. I love massively multiplayer online role-playing games. I liked real-time strategy games like Warcraft 1, 2, and 3. I liked Doom. I liked Castle Wolfenstein and all the old things like that. But I really liked gaming a lot when it could involve other people. First RPG. Well, the first MMO one that I played was EverQuest. Before that, I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not doing very well there. I need to do that healing thing. I get impatient. I get dead. I played EverQuest for a bit, like for some months, and there were things I really hated about EverQuest. Well, oh no, you are absolutely. Dark Age of Camelot answered all of those things that I really hated in EverQuest. And I will be back, Carly. Brain. EverQuest. There was a pile of stuff I didn't like, and I was working for a software company as a webmaster when that was a thing that you could do as a profession. And I would go downstairs. We were on the second floor and third floor of this building. I would go downstairs outside to have a cigarette. And a terrible habit, but I was, fairly, well, still am semi-addicted. There was a group of programmers who worked for Disney's Kids division. It wasn't all of Disney's kids games, but it was a lot of their kids games were developed out of this one studio, and they had the bottom floor of the same building. So I got to talking to them when I was having a cigarette, and they were doing the same thing. And one of them was in the beta for this game called Dark Age of Camelot, and he was raving about how good it was and how much it addressed problems that he'd gotten irritated with in I think it was Anarchy Online they played. I can't remember. Might not have been AO. Anyway, they all played another game as a group, and they were going to go to Dark Age of Camelot when it came out. And I thought, well, I'm frustrated with EverQuest. I'm tired of corpse runs and stuff, and how much hassle my particular chosen character got into for factions and stuff. It was really irritating. I had a character who was an Ixar warrior, and the way they designed the release for Kunark, the last release that came out when I started playing EverQuest, the Ixar, well, they were hurting a lot of the time. They had no faction with anybody. It took forever. It was really frustrating. So I pre-ordered DAOC, and my wife and I and a friend of mine decided that we were going to play DAOC. There's Carly. Hello, Carly. And joined together with the people from Disney, and that was my first guild on Percival Midgard. And I played from day one for 5 or 6 years, I guess, and had an immense amount of fun playing DAOC. And then I played other games too, but I kind of dropped it.
Eskeld is now
Hello,
follower.
Eskeld. I'm still getting the echo there. I don't know why. Thank you very much. Something is picking up the sound and repeating it. And I don't know what. I'll have to track that down. Anyway, if you heard an odd echo there, that's what it was. Oh. See, this is why, when you go hunting in DF, you always bring along a Carly. Because it's so much easier with a Carly. Thank you, Carly. So I played DAOC for aeons at the start there, had a great time with it, and then kind of forgot about it. Oh, pray. Eat, pray, gank. And I, went and played City Heroes and Star Wars Galaxies and other games like that. And then I stopped playing DAOC. And then I didn't finish praying there. That was a long time. And then a friend of mine convinced me that, must be that I'm in combat. A friend of mine convinced me that I should try streaming on this thing called Twitch. And he'd already gotten me playing a game called No Man's Sky. And it's an excellent game. But I started streaming that. And that was fun. But I kind of ran out of things that I wanted to do in that game. So, here. So I thought, well, I'll try streaming Dark Age of Camelot. Actually, all the old games that I really like that I can find. And I'll start with DAOC. And I honestly never got past starting with DAOC. I mean, I did stream some City of Heroes. I did stream some one or two Star Wars Galaxy sessions. Oh, all three. Thank you. But it wasn't anywhere as near as popular with people as DAOC was. So I've always had a pretty decent audience with DAOC. So I tend to favor that. But I also really like the game, so, Sure, dude, we can kill you too. Okay. You don't have to stick around if you're ready to go. I thank you very, very much. But I think that that guy's probably gone to hunt somewhere else. I'm only 0.3 of a bubble away, so it's really close. But, okay, thank you, sure. Ah, okay. It is 10:30 p.m. here. So it's gonna take like 5 more or something like that. Probably more than that. That was measuring it on a red. But that's okay. They did. They were the ones that invented the idea of level 50 as the end game for PvP. I don't think anybody else really did that. EverQuest can probably lay claim for the big raids and things like that. And this game doesn't have actually as many as it could. It could have had many more dungeons that you could raid and stuff like that. But it had an end game that you could play repeatedly. And I think that's the big thing, is that a lot of other games, the objective is to get to max level and then that. Did I ever watch 2 trailers of DAOC? I watched a lot of early videos, like there was a very good one done for Darkness Falls before it came out by a woman named Aladora. She used to do some great videos back before YouTube existed. But I don't actually recall seeing a trailer for DAOC before it came out or anything like that. Not in combat, so I should be able to cast that spell. That should do it, I expect, or it's going to be real close. Okay. I did it. 45. Hua, hua, hua. Kill him for completeness. I have... how many? $105 sapphire seals. That's not bad. Thank you very, very much, Carly/Nariston. I really appreciate the help. I'm glad to get to 45. I actually think that makes a difference, so I should probably go out and train. Something I can remember the way out in reverse. Which apparently I can't. Lily. I really like that red trident. I think that looks slick as hell. Thank you. Unfortunately, I got my free level today, so I won't get another one for a while. But I should be 50 sometime soon-ish. like. I don't actually play it much when I'm not streaming. And I stream 3 times a week, so I'm not getting too far ahead when there's not a camera running somewhere. Okay. First off, let's go put those points to use. Well, for lack of anything else, I'm just going to keep going up in Shadow Mastery. Well, that's well worth doing. Oh. Can't do that. That's annoying. Okay. Well, we'll shove one more point in there and at least get Dark and Haste. That's cool. Boom. Okay, thank you very much, Nariston. I really appreciate that. My basic plan is really simple, and that is, oh, we get a new one? Oh, that's interesting. So I have another weapon I can try here. I like the one that I have. So I'm going to hang on to this, but I'm not going to use it right away. Drop that there for the moment. Okay, sure. I do not know anything about the artifacts. I got to figure out what artifacts I might need or find useful. And it's a little hard to find the information when I went looking. If anybody has a vampire and has a suggestion for artifact, let me know for sure. Now, was there anything I needed to do in Tir na Nog? I don't think there was. Yeah, I like the spear for the look. I really do. It's still a cool weapon too, and has a health proc. I like that. I need all the health I can get. Since they won't give us like really wicked armor or anything. Leather. Suck the leather. I like the inherent buff. That's cool. But yeah. What was I gonna say? I was trying to think if there was any reason I need to go to Tir na Nog, and the only real reason is to buy some dye. I don't need to buy some dye, really, do I? Let's go back to Legan and try leveling a little bit more, maybe. What have you been at here? 3 hours. I can do a little bit more. Yeah, so I don't know if anybody out there that is watching right now has crafters. That's the only thing I can think of at the end for working out a template, is that I might need to get some crafted armor. Like I did on Phoenix. I got pretty good at working out templates on Phoenix, I have to say. Oh, that's another thing, right? There's items that come from having done the big dungeon raid and stuff too, right? And I haven't heard of anybody organizing like runs for Legion or anything like that here. That was actually pretty big on Hib and Phoenix. But I would want to do all that stuff if I can too and get those qualifications. Just realized I'm sitting low here. The spellcraft? Yeah. Why, the spellcraft system is not very good? Hello, Hecho in Mexico. Well, I will formally give you some applause. There. See, weird echo. It must be doing stuff twice there somehow. Let me hit the applause again with my earphones off. Nope, only coming through there. I'm just gonna go flick to another page. My image will disappear for a second here. I just want to see if I've got audio coming twice here somehow. No, that should be getting audio captured there. You can still hear me talking, so that's good. Camera does not. If I go back to audio, you guys should be able to hear me talk. If I turn off, what would I turn off here? Nothing. Oh, that there. Now, presumably you can still hear me. Can we hear something in the game? We do not. Okay. So it's not that. That needs to be on. Weird. Really weird. I don't know what's causing that. I'm totally confused. I'm going to have to root through everything. Not many people did spellcraft. Right. Yeah. Going to be expensive. Maybe I should do spellcraft. I don't want a spellcraft for everybody. Well, then the other answer is to just do... Yes, heard me the whole time, yes. But what happened is, when I hit applause here, I get ganked. Yeah. Bastard. When I hit applause, I hear an echo on it. And I don't know why that's happening. And I have spent so much time trying to get my audio right that that's really kind of annoying. Come on. Come on. Give us a healer. Thank you. Thank you. No, I don't think so. I mean, maybe he's got two stealthers, but no, that was the first guy was a Shadowblade. This was a infiltrator. Part assure. Maybe I'm wrong. Different name, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, different name. Peralx. Could quite possibly be, yes. I have been stream sniped before. It happens. I would hope that people would not do that just because it's really cheap. A mauler. Yep. That's right, a mauler. Which is a class I could try and have never tried. But I got to get somebody to 50 first so I can do the /20 and save myself some effort. I don't have to do that, but I'm essentially fairly lazy when it comes to leveling. I do not miss the days of it taking months to get to 50. I really don't. Do you can come help 5 minutes? Are you asking if I want you to have to come help? You were going to bed. It was 2 a.m. You said you were going to go to bed. I don't want to be responsible for you not getting enough sleep. I already don't get enough sleep. Yeah, that's what people were saying, is that it's very similar. Yeah, right. Oh, you want to? Sure. I don't know if his nibs is still here or not. Probably. I will keep moving. Sure. Well, I appreciate it. Of course. Big thing is a mauler's not a stealther. So there is that. I don't need to worry about getting jumped the same way. Except he was behind me. Don't need the map. Didn't notice what he was using. I think it was crushed, so I wasn't at a disadvantage there. I gotta work on the splash, though. Yeah, I will. Need one more level to get past these guys so that they're no longer green. At least one more. Okay, I'm going back to the same spot where we were with the drinkers. But I'll wait for you to get down here. Sure. The Alda Lion. See, these guys are all gray. That's cool. Hate waiting for this thing to come up. Problem is, oh man, I thought you were him. The problem is, of course, that I'm not really equipped to go much lower than this, I don't think. Although I should try it, I suppose. If the Naborites aren't too much trouble, then... Let's try going a little lower down. If we can get past these. One aggro. Yeah, it'd be interesting to try a Cambion. Might be a very brief fight. Tougher. I don't know, if he got here, he had to be able to make it through all this stuff, right? Well, we can go back and check up above. I'm fine with that. Don't have enough power to heal myself. Don't have enough to cast the regen either. I'll tell you, power management on a vampire is annoying. Okay, well, we'll go back up if you don't think he'll go any lower. Gonna get aggro there. No. Amazing. Simply amazing. Here. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're going to go back, check behind us, and see if the dude is there. Problem is, DF is pretty big. The Hib side is really big. And, there's not that many people in here most of the time. Okay, there's the ramp. Piercing coming straight down and go down this way. You with me? You are. Okay. And then which way? Right? Turn right. Yeah. Oh, many, many closets. But all the closets in the universe. all the quasits. Yeah, that'd be a nice thing too. Level out of quasit aggro. Rocot. Ah, this is the way down to the center arc, isn't it? The center circle. Aggro. That really got you a lot, didn't it, dude? Yeah, this is the way I'm used to coming up with my Shadow Blade years ago. So now the question is, can I fight a Cambion? Because if I can't fight a Cambion, I can't go any further because there's just too many of the damn thing. Oh well, with help it's not hard at all. Really not hard. Wasn't it the Cambions they had to change the artwork on because the original design was just too explicit? I think it's the Cambions. Yeah, I really can't remember. Oh, my backpack heal finally expired. Hello, Nilscrafter 2000. How are you? I hit the keys too many times. I don't know if you can hear that. Basically, the game never plays fast enough for me. Good, cool. I think this is probably as far as I can go. I think a Chthonian crawler is going to be instant death. And probably the nightmare too. But I sure remember coming up here a lot. Playing as a mid. Hib has the nicest side, I think. Yep, sure. When you're ready. Sorry. Charlie appears to be in a fight. Charlie is in a fight. Okay. And around this way and up. Yep. It's so much more familiar going up. It really is. Funny how familiar it is. Oh, it's okay. I've been streaming for 3.5 hours, and quite honestly, it's likely I'll stop sometime soon. I don't know when, but I'm having fun. But I do have to get up tomorrow too. And I achieved the main goals that I wanted to achieve today. See, now I'm lost. Now I get lost doing. Do we want to go left here or straight? No, we want to kill the Rokat. There's more of it too. It's like when they decided to create the Hib side of DF. Oh yes, all in a friggin' closet. That they decided they would give Hib an advantage, perhaps to compensate for. No, I do not want extra. Oh, I got one anyway. To compensate for Emin Macha and stuff. I really don't know. But Hib has it easiest. Alb is second, I would think. Man, you grow to hate these things. And mid has it worst in the sense that there's less places for mid to go. That's the main thing. Yeah, I am. You're right. Oh, there's more. Might be that my audio is screwed up because Windows has done something to it. Because it happened this way before, and what it was the vile Windows update. Thank you. More friggin' aggro. I'm just gonna aggro you. Yeah, and that I think accords with a sort of meta level philosophy that they had when designing the realms. That Alb was going to be the most popular realm because everybody knows King Arthur, and it's called Dark Age of Camelot. That Midgard was going to be the bad guys, so to speak, the enemy for the Albs. And they did want 3 realms, but they hadn't built Hibernia until the very end of the game. So it was built as sort of an afterthought to a certain degree. And in Midgard, at least at the start, they changed it over the course of the game, but at the start, it was nasty being in Midgard and trying to level up. It was hard. there wasn't very many friendly things to help you. I'm just going to stand here for the moment. Thank you very, very much there, Carly. So I think that the same philosophy came when they built Dark Age of Camelot, or sorry, when they built Darkness Rising here. Darkness Falls. Darkness Falls. That it would be easier on the Hibs, okay on the mids, and a little harder, or okay on the Albs, and a little harder on the mids. And yeah, Midgard, there's one path down till you get to the four-way, and then it varies. Gonna say goodbye in chat here. Oh, they're gone. Goodbye here. So they changed that over time, I think, to make it a little bit more friendly in Midgard, and a little bit easier all across the board. When I first got to Phoenix and decided to play Hibernia, I thought, wow, I mean, you can still get your character killed leveling up, but wow, there's so many spots you can just run through, and there's no mobs and everything else like that. And when I started off in Midgard and I was playing low-level characters, just running down the road, you get aggroed by things that would kill you, right? You had to be very careful just running down a road in Mularn. And in Hibernia, it didn't seem like that at all. In Albion, when I went down, I don't remember the name of the zone, but way down south on my Necro to farm something, because that's where people were saying I should go. It wasn't that hard to move around there either. But Midgard, it used to be really deadly a lot of places. It isn't so much now. So I think they made lots of changes. But anyway. Okay. Just out of curiosity. Looks like there's just me and Papu. The level 24 ranger sitting over there inside DF at the moment. There are still 136 people on, which is not bad for 11 o'clock at night PST. But there's only 30 Hibs, 57 mids, and 49 Albs. Overall, I think Hibernia is the lowest population here. I'll have to judge that a little bit better when I get an Alb too, since I don't have one at the moment. Still working on that. 8 a.m. Berlin time, right. So for the really hardcore players, what? An hour until 9 and you've had your breakfast, and then it's time to log in if you're not working in the morning? What it seems to me is the majority of players are in Europe. Probably the majority of them are in Germany, in fact. And 2:15 Eastern Standard Time. Hello, Paul Wall. And that the population is at the lowest in my evening, which is when I'm streaming, and ramps up the most in the afternoon when it's evening in Europe. But I know I start getting lots of people coming out, like showing up in stream in the early morning too if I stream later. Yeah, you said, I think Ewain is still open if you want, Alathi, and Arlathi said, thanks for the info, Carly, wasn't an indictment. Yeah, sure, lots of French people too. This game is very popular with Europeans. I presume because of the medieval fantasy element, and the fact that when you grow up there, you're surrounded by history. I mean, where I live, something that's 100 years old is old. In Eastern Canada, if I was in Quebec or somewhere like that, no. In Quebec, old is, from the 1640s. But I didn't see what they said to you that you responded to. I don't know if it shows up here above the fight or... Oh, I see. Yeah, rude, ignorant remark. I won't bother repeating it. I really appreciate your help, Narison. By the way, I can't say it too much. I really do. I appreciate all the people in the audience who come to watch me, of course, and I appreciate the people that give me advice on what I'm doing wrong, which happens a fair amount of the time. But I really appreciate it. And of course, I figured that was no problem. When I get to 50, then I can go RVR and I can see what that's like. I was going to do that. I was going to check the relics and see what state they're in. I hate this interface here. They could really fix this. Okay, Albion Relic, Strength, in Excalibur, Power in Growlerhorn. So that means the mids have it. Strength in Mjolnir, the mids have theirs. Power in Growlerhorn, they have it. Hibernia, Strength in Excalibur. So Hibernia doesn't have its strength, and Power in Growlerhorn. So the Alps have the Hib strength, and the Hibernian Power Relic is in Midgard. I really wish, if anybody is a dev out here for this server, and I know that's a very remote chance, I really wish they would color code this. Wouldn't it be easier to see Albion Relics, Strength, and then Excalibur in blue or not blue, in red for Albion, Power in blue for Midgard, but Albion Power Relic showing under Midgard, so you could see when they're... I don't know, it just seems to me that this could all be reorganized much better. What's happening there? Oh, my friend Bosk is on. Bosk, for those of you... Is Hecho still here? No, Hecho's probably gone to Bosk. Bosk was the second, but the best dungeon master I had in D&D. Am I streaming tomorrow? No, I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. In between, I'm supposed to be working on YouTube videos, but I haven't done a YouTube video in a while. But the only way to grow on Twitch is to promote yourself somewhere else, because Twitch isn't really discoverable, right? So the idea was I will take all of these and all these videos from Twitch and upload them, which I will provide the page. I upload all of the streams that I have here to that channel there. It doesn't have enough subscribers that I can give it its own name, so it has that really awkward name. I got to get another, I don't know, I think I have to get 100 subscribers before I could try and pick a name. So that is where I upload all of these things. But I also want to start making videos just about Dark Age, about some aspect of it, and posting those to YouTube too. And then inside that video saying, hey, come watch me stream, and see if I can get more people coming up to watch that way too. I just haven't gotten to it. I don't know how many people here, a few have, I'm sure, have seen my opening credits, because most of you aren't logged in when I play my open credits. But I'll play you my opening credits here. These are all shots from Phoenix, but this is the sort of stuff I want to do more of, only with voiceovers instead of just music. Back in a sec. So if you ever find yourself missing Phoenix, all that footage came from Phoenix. I had a lot of fun doing that, but it takes a long time to edit and get it all working and stuff like that. But I'd like to do more stuff like that if possible. Is there one other one here? I don't know if I left the Isla prompt here or not. Yes. I made one propaganda picture, like a propaganda ad for Hibernia. It's very short. Hibernia. Isla's doing her part on the frontier. Are you? Had a lot of fun doing those. And kind of learned how to edit. Yeah, that's all I've got there. I don't think there's anything else there. So, and the other thing I do, the reason I call myself that font guy, is that I make constructed languages and writing systems as a hobby too. Yes, see you around. Have a good night, man. I'm actually going to stop the stream. I've been at it for 3 hours, 48 minutes, and that is long enough. So thank you to everybody who came by. I will be on again on Thursday. I'll probably be leveling this guy again. If I get a chance, I'll play off stream and try and get him a little bit more level, but that is probably the plan. I don't know anything else that would get in the way of doing that. And I want to get at least 150, and I'd like to do it on this guy. So thank you very, very much for watching, and we will see you next time. And yeah, I'm sorry for all the people in Europe that show up at the end of my stream because it's your morning. And then I don't get to spend much time with you. I'm really sorry about that. But thank you for thinking of dropping in. Nice to see you again, Nils Crafter. And nice to see the rest of you. And I will see you next time in Dark Age of Camelot.